everyone, welcome to another yoga studio. I am Kat. If you haven't joined me before, and welcome everyone to our 10 minutes-ish Backcare yoga flow. So we're going to get some movement through the spine and just build a little bit of strength up. Get the muscles around that trunk area activated and fired up. So I sort of think about this, and I was thinking the Sun Salutation is a really nice way to get the back moving and strengthening that area. So this is based on our Sun Salutation, but no worries if you haven't done it before. We're going to step ourselves slowly through, adding some bits on to just give us a bit of a twist and some stretches from side to side. So we're going to start at the top of our space, so either a mat or space behind you where you can move the feet. When you're ready, breathe in, stretch up. And then breathe out, bend the knees and just take it all the way down towards the floor. Breathe in there. Breathe out. Feeling the head, stretch the spine, and then breathe in. Come all the way back up to mountain, stretch up. Breathe out, take it down. Maybe a little less bend in the knees this time. Just pausing, taking that stretch again, maybe noticing something in the back of the legs, and then breathe in. Stretch all the way up. And this time we're going to add a little step back on. So come all the way down towards the floor. Breathe in. And then as you breathe out, fingertips or palms to the floor. Take a step back with the right leg so you can bring the knee towards the mat. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out. Maybe getting a little stretch through the front of the thighs there, hands to the floor. And bring the right foot all the way back up to the left. And breathe in. Stretch back up. Breathe out, take it down. So you can bend your knees in this position here as much as you like each time. And then we're breathing out, stepping back with the left foot. Bring the knee towards the floor. Low lunge. Stretch both arms up. Hands towards the floor. And step up. Breathe in. Come all the way up, stretching through the fingertips. And then breathe out, come down towards the mat. So this time we're stepping back with the right foot. And bring the left knee back to join it. So we're in a tabletop position. And take some cat stretches. So breathe out, round up. As you inhale, draw the shoulders back, turn the tailbone up, work the other way. So we're going to go for one more. So we're rounding the back, arching the back. And then come back into the middle. Find a position where you feel like you're somewhere in the center. Squeeze the belly in and maybe take a little tuck under with the tailbone, up through the spine. And we're just activating those core muscles in the belly. Tuck the toes under and see if you can hover your knees up off the floor. See if you can just hold and breathe. Drop the knees towards the floor, and then we're just stepping back up towards the top of the mat. Breathe in, breathe out, take a stretch, and then breathe in, come all the way up to standing. Breathe out, down towards the floor. So we're stepping back with the left foot, bringing the right foot back as well. If you find it gets a little bit much on the wrists, maybe take a fist or take the hands a little bit out wider. Find somewhere comfortable for the hands and the wrists. A little round through the back, squeeze the belly in, hover the knees. So think about using the core, drawing the belly in and upwards. And then lower the knees down. And this time, we're coming all the way down towards the mat. Hands then just at your side. Breathe in, Float the chest up, taking your hands up. So we use the muscles in the lower back to peel the chest up and then lower down. See if you can do that again. This time we're going to press through the hands as well, lift the arms a little higher, chest a little higher, and then breathe out. Push yourself back to a child's pose. We're just walking the hands back, hips to the knees, heels, even hips to the heels, and around forwards. We can support the head there as much as we need to. Notice how you're feeling. Maybe your breathing started to change a little bit. Maybe you already feel things moving and stretching. And then reach the hands back out, coming into tabletop position. And we'll step ourselves up to the front of the mat. Where's my timer gone? So when you're ready, breathe in, stretch all the way up. Breathe out, take it down towards the floor. And then step back with the left foot. Hands to the mat. So see if you can tuck the toes under, squeeze the belly in, hover the knees. Take the knees down to the floor and come all the way down towards the mat. Breathe in, take the chest up. Breathe out, lower down. So breathe in, hovering those hands, take the chest up. Feel the chest up, and then lower. We're going to do that one more time. Take the float hand, float the chest. Take it all the way up, and then breathe out. Come back to child's pose. So breathing in child's pose. And then lifting back up into that tabletop position. Tuck the toes under and see if you can breathe out. Lift the hips up, push them back a little way and come into downward facing dog. So maybe we need to just walk the heels up and down. And then we can just let the heels relax to the floor. Maybe we don't straighten the legs or bring the heels all the way down. That's fine. The big stretch through the back of the body here. Weight of the head is just dropping the spine towards the floor. So let the head hang heavy. And then drop the knees down towards the floor so we can step the right foot forwards. Breathe in. Stretch both arms up. We're back in our lunge. This time we're going to add on a twist. Breathe out. Twist to the right. Look behind you if you can. Come all the way back to the middle. Take the fingertips down towards the floor and pull your left foot up to join the right. Fold in. A little bend in the knees. Stretch all the way up. And then come back down towards the floor. Step the left foot back. This time, let's see if we can come to a plank position. So left knee down, right knee down. And this might be it with the knees just a little way back from the hips. Round through the back, draw the belly in. And then if you want, we can also try lifting the knees. If it all feels too much, then stick to that knee hovering tabletop. So really firing up that trunk of the body area. And then lower the knees towards the floor and take yourself all the way down. Float the hands, peel the chest up. So you can come up a little higher. Breathe out lower. So we're going to do two more. So on our third one this time, push the knees back. But instead of coming to child's pose, tuck the toes under and see if you can keep pushing the knees back, hips back, downward facing dog. Maybe just stepping the feet in a little bit. Again, no worries about getting the heels down. We can keep it a little bent here. And then drop the knees and bring the left foot forwards. Come into that low lunge. So know where if it shuffles around and you take your time. You just want to get there into that position with one knee in front of the other and then breathe out, twist out, look over the back shoulder. All just about being mindful, checking in with yourself, knowing how, feeling the body, how it feels to move. No rush. And then bring yourself all the way back to the middle, down to the floor, and step the right foot up into your forward fold. Breathe out. As you breathe in, bend the knees, come all the way up. Last little add-on, take hold of the left wrist, pull yourself over to the right. Nice side body lean. Come back to the middle, swap hands, take it over the other way. And then back to the middle. So let's do that one more time. Breathe out all the way down. Step the right foot back. Maybe we can start to move a little quicker. Left foot comes back. Find your tabletop hover, your knee plank or your full plank. And drop the knees, lower all the way down towards the floor. Hover the hands, peel the back up. Take it a little higher if you can with the hands there for support. Breathe out lower. Repeating that movement, working the muscles in the back of the body. One more. And then this time again, we're going to push the hips back behind us, tuck the toes under, lift the hips up, and if you feel like you're out of balance there, you just take a little step in with the feet so you're more grounded. You don't need to bring the feet down. We're not stepping them in to get the heels to the floor. It's just to make sure we don't feel like we're spread out in a plank pose. And then drop the knees to the floor so we can bring the right foot forwards. Good. Reach your arms up. Breathe out, twist. So twisting into our lunge position. And then all the way back to the top. Take the hands down. Step the feet up. And then round all the way up. Take hold of the left wrist, breathe out, lean over to the right. Come back to the middle, come in over to the left on the breath out. Come back to the middle, breathe in, and then hands all the way to the floor. We're going to go one more on the left side. So step the left foot back. Find whatever core position you're doing. So it might be your plank, or we might be back into that tabletop hover. So just rounding the back that little bit, tucking the tailbone under so that we haven't got our bottom sticking up in the air. And then drop the knees to come all the way down towards the floor. Float your back, your chest, hands down, come up a little higher. So breathe in. Bring the arms in to help. Exhale, lower. I'm going to go for one more. And then this time we breathe out and push back into that downward facing dog position. Pause in down dog. And then drop the knees so we can bring the left foot forwards. Low lunge, reaching the arms up and open out, twist to the left. And cover the back shoulder. Come all the way back up. And then take the hands down to the floor. Step all the way up with the right foot. Breathe out in your fold, big stretch there. Bend the knees, breathe in, stretch up. And then bring your hands down to your center, to your heart. Close the eyes just for a moment. Take 2 big, slow breaths in. Thanking yourself while you're here for taking some mindful movement to look after your back, spine. And then on your next breath out, just bow your head to your fingers and we'll seal our practice in together with Namaste. Well done. I hope that has got your back moving and stretching and you feel like you've created a little bit of fire and activation into those core trunk area. If you'd like to leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so you know where to find me, and you also know then when to come back and do this regularly to keep your back fit and healthy. If you want to join me again, then subscribe now and I will see you in the future. Okay, take care now. Bye.